Yeah, y'all. LVC NBA Talk. Like, share, subscribe, and peep the game. So, Lame Dillard. Lame Dillard. I mean, Dame Lillard. No, that sounded right. Lame Dillard sat up there and ran his mouth, popping off out the lips. I don't think Jordan would have joined up on the super team. I don't think Jordan ran around looking for people to play with him. Jordan literally, when he was getting bounced out of the playoffs in the beginning of his career, you young snot rag. Oh, yeah, and shouts out to my man Quest X. Quest X knows shit about basketball, but I still love him anyway. Quest X did a video just full of Jordan cliches and Michael Jordan's competitiveness, and it sounded like Will Kane and Skip Bayless and every white boy that like Michael Jordan. All y'all, even black dudes, y'all sound like a bunch of white boys. His competitiveness and his passion, and he wanted to win. And motherfucker, nobody else wanted to win. He was the only one that wanted to win. Karl Malone and John Stockton ain't want to win. They just didn't, They just so happened they didn't. The other motherfuckers playing with Jordan ain't want to win. It just so happened that fuck that Dennis Rodman had rings before he got with Jordan. Jordan recruited him. But nah, fuck that. Jordan never recruited nobody, even though he recruited. Then again, when you look at Michael Jordan as a GM, do you want Michael Jordan recruiting players? I guess that's another story for another issue. I get so sick and tired of you young, dumb motherfuckers talking this. Jordan wouldn't have never. Michael Jordan is the worst thing to ever happen to basketball, because motherfuckers who never watched basketball before Michael Jordan, a bunch of motherfuckers who seen a bunch of NBA commercials and Hanes commercials get to put his career in a vacuum and don't even realize that his first 7 years, well, his first 4 years, he got put out of the playoffs in the first round, and he got in the, and while y'all were talking about the East was tough, it was so tough that Michael Jordan took a sub 500 team to the playoffs 4 straight times. I mean, the Bulls had a losing record the first 4 years that Jordan went to the playoffs. The East had always been weak. LeBron played in a weak East, so did Michael Jordan. The bad boy Pistons was older than Michael Jordan, most of them. The Celtics, he never really beat. The Celtics got old and disbanded by the time Michael started winning. Don't talk about who joined who to win. A lot of players left other teams to try to get a championship. Charles Barkley forced a trade from Philly to Phoenix, then forced one from Phoenix to Houston to try to get a championship. Clyde Drexler joined Houston to try to get a championship. What the fuck are you talking about, Quest? And he wasn't no more competitive than that. Stop. I hate when people talk. His competitiveness, and he don't represent shit. He represent coonery, buffoonery, and capital commercialism. He was 6-0 and 6 championships. But I submit to you that his level of competition was not that great. And he always had the superior team. Most of the teams that, is shit. Just like Kawhi Leonard was a victim of circumstance this year. Imagine if KD has a career-threatening injury. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. Then LeBron tears growing out forever. Then Kawhi win 4 more championships and never lose. He's 4. You see what I'm saying? But we really knew at the time when he was playing there were better players. It was better teams. It's just his time came because he was born at the right time. For real, man, that video just sound like another motherfucking Jordan dick rider and LeBron James hater. And again, like I said, LeBron James, shouts out to you. Why? Not because I'm the biggest fan, but it's because you did exactly what a black man supposed to do. And anybody sitting around taking shots at you for Michael Jordan, I question them. And I don't give a fuck if it's, no, but this is on the court. Yeah, on the court too. I remember watching games, Michael Jordan getting 800 fouls for nothing and then crying. Ref, call him. Michael Jordan he never had a bad game. Get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of that. Michael Jordan never passed in the, well, then how did Kerr and Paxson hit game winner? He set that up. Oh, LeBron didn't. But the motherfucker ain't make it. Well, LeBron did. Like I said, it ain't no coincidence that a black man come out of the hood, put his homies on. You know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to. Make them the head of his marketing and all of that. And now all of a sudden he the bad guy. He give back to his community. Now all of a sudden he the bad guy. He talk about social issues, something that Michael Jordan's supposed to be the greatest, but he could never do it. The greatest could do more than one. That's why Kareem is the greatest to me. Kareem could be political and still win MVPs, bust ass, and win rings. And then again, how you niggas forget about Kareem so willingly? Right. So while y'all snot rags sit up here and talk this shit about how competitive Jordan was and how you, in your opinion, because LeBron James likes to play with other players, shit, Magic Johnson liked to play with other players. Magic Johnson took a pay cut to get other players. Damn fool. Learn your history, boys, before y'all get out here talking this Jordan shit. He not the only player that exists in the league, and you don't get to determine other people's past. You sound like the slave master. Jordan did it this way. That's the sound of every coon. This is that what you say when you say this one dude did it this way, we all should do what he do. Every coon says that. Everybody don't want to be Martin Luther King. Some people want to be Malcolm X. Some want to be Stokely Carmichael. Some want to be Medgar Evers. Everybody don't want to be Michael Jordan. And some of us want to be greater. Some of us want to be Kareem. Some of us want to be Magic. I know. It's a shock to some of y'all that we don't look at a million commercials and all of that and get programmed into thinking he better than somebody else. Wow. But if numbers never lie, 6 championships ain't the most championships. That don't make you number one. If numbers never lie, he's not the all-time leading scorer. That don't make you number one. If numbers never lie, he ain't the all-time leading nothing and nothing. Oh, but he won 6. He won 6. He could have won 8, but he retired. But he quit for 2 years. Has anybody else got that luxury to quit for 2 years? If LeBron James quit for 2 years, motherfuckers like Quest X, LeBron is a quitter. He's a quitter. But they'll make excuses for Michael Jordan. Then it'll be, oh, but Kobe. Fuck Kobe too. I keep saying that. Fuck him too. Why? Because we should have had more championships. If Kobe was all you said he was, why in the fuck did we have a game where Kobe just stopped shooting? Why in the fuck couldn't Kobe make it work with Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and Shaq? Why couldn't he put his ego aside long enough to win the championship? If Kobe was as great as he was, why come the first time we played motherfucking the Celtics, they put foot in our ass? I don't want to hear that shit. Kobe was a great player, but wasn't no greater than nobody else as far as I was concerned. He had his years and he had his moments. He had his ups, he had his downs. Same way with Michael Jordan. Stop this dick riding madness. And Shannon wasn't wrong for saying everybody don't have to follow Jordan's path. Shannon was absolutely right. The worst thing that could ever happen to basketball was Michael Jordan. It stopped being about the team. It started being about what one player do. Before Michael Jordan, it was about the Lakers, the Celtics, the Sixers. That after Michael Jordan, it was just about Jordan and the Bulls. Motherfucker had Scottie Pippen, possibly the greatest two-way player that ever was. Definitely, probably the greatest. Definitely the greatest defender, perimeter defender there was. One of the most underrated, best power forwards in the game. Spot up shooters out the ass. And then on the second go round, he literally had all-stars like Ron Harper and Dennis Rodman as role players. But come on, dog. After motherfucking Jordan retired, Ron Harper played with Kobe and won 2 championships. So did Horace Grant. Come on, dog. Because it was about teams. Then it was Shaq and Kobe. They tried to do the Shaq, which was cool because at least you knew with Shaq and Kobe, you had to have other pieces around. Y'all act like it was no other pieces around Michael Jordan. Yes, he was one of the worst things to happen to basketball. Because it stopped being about the team. It started being about the individual. And I don't give a fuck if you disagree. It's the truth. One LVZ, man. Service. Much love to my man Quest, man. But come on, dog. I forgot more basketball than you seen. And I've seen more basketball than you know. One LVZ.